We're coming in hot with inspiring guests, witty banter, and colorful commentary for today's veterans and military community. This is the Tango Alpha Lima podcast.
They call me crazy cause I'm facing all my giants. They try to scare me into thinking I can fight it. They tell me I should never even think of trying. But that's just me, I'm gonna live out in defiance.
All right, here we are, Tango Alpha Lima. We're live here outside Boston at Tough Ruck 26.2. Our National Judge Advocate Mark Seavey is leading a Legion team on this glorious march across the patriotic, let me see what it is. It's from Concord to Lexington is the route, and it goes across the North Bridge here. It's going to be a great day. We're going to get updates from the team all day long, all along the route. We're going to find other Legion members and talk to them, and we're even going to visit Post 221 at the watering station where they're going to give our ruckers some hydration. So that's our day today, and we're glad that you're here with us, and we're going to see you on the trail.
All right, so we just caught up with our ruckers. Let's hear what they have to say.
All right, let's meet the Mother Ruckers.
Dave Wallace, Meeting Communications Chairman.
Robert Maldonado, Vienna Post 180.
Courtney VanZanten, Department Service Officer from South Dakota.
Mark Seavey, National Judge Advocate, and I'm freezing.
All right, Mark Seavey, this was your idea. Why are we out here? Come on now.
I think the clearest example is head injury. I can't imagine what I was thinking when we did this, but yeah, it'll be fun once we get moving. We'll get rolling. We're obviously all carrying yellow banners signifying those we've lost in combat and lost since. So it's a great cause. It's like liquid patriotism. Everywhere you look, there's flags and guidons, and it's a great event. I'm ready to get going. It's a little cold out here this morning, a little chilly. A lot chilly, and you can tell from my shorts here and my incredibly white legs that things are not going well so far.
All right, well, we're going to see them along the trail, and just stay tuned.
Hi, everyone. We are here with a very, very special guest. This is Brigadier General Tom Sellers. Tom, tell us why you're here and what are we doing today?
Well, I'll tell you, the Tough Ruck program has been around 10 years now. It has grown from a very small group, and to just 2 years ago we had 1,000 participants. This year's a little bit smaller because we're all coming out of the last 2 years of COVID, but this will grow back to its the glory that it had just 2 years ago. It resulted from the 2013 bombing of the Boston Marathon. Once the security standards were put in place for the marathon, there were no longer backpacks allowed and walkers on the course. So we needed a venue to be able to take those people that were supporting veterans, first responders, and families of the fallen off of the course for security reasons, and we basically built Tough Ruck a little more significantly than it was. Boston Marathon, the BAA, and the entire crew has been very supportive of the Tough Ruck program. This is an opportunity for veterans, family members, first responders, everyone that has a connection to someone that has served either in the first responder world or the military world, to show their respect for the service of others, whether they were members of a family of a fallen soldier or first responder, or just want to show their patriotism and do some right things. Just much like the American Legion and the auxiliaries that the Legion have. There are people that always want to pull together, and that's what you see here in Tough Ruck.
Absolutely. We like to call it continued service, and I appreciate you being here. And if you could tell us a little bit more about your role. Are you putting this together, or are you
No, I'm a supporter of Tough Ruck, just like everyone else is. I have an opportunity to come up from Florida, which is where I spend most of my time, to support the Tough Ruck program. Sarah Sweeney is the executive director and manager, the race director, primarily for the Tough Ruck. She has done a tremendous job in pulling all of the assets together, pulling the volunteers together, and all of the pieces and parts you see around you. And she just does a tremendous job. The volunteers continue to support the program tremendously, and frankly, like any program, without volunteers, it's not going to happen. Then we kind of stretch this conversation just slightly further in that the groups that support this program and participate in it, like the Legion, really make a difference. Sometimes people don't realize that to participate in an event like this, it's a walk and it's a lot of camaraderie, but the long-lasting support that they provide to military families and the military of the fallen, families of the fallen, it has a long-term lasting impact. And it's when you get up in the morning, you always got to try to do something right. And this is the way that these people can do something right for military families and first responders.
Well, you heard it here first, and we appreciate you, Brigadier General Tom Sellers. You are fantastic. Thank you for your support, and I'm super excited to watch some of our fellow Legionnaires, step off today.
Well, it's a pleasure getting both of you here, and your support is greatly appreciated, because these things don't happen in isolation. So everything that you have done to support the program, including the team that's here today, tremendous effort. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to serve.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we're still here at Tough Ruck. All right, we found a Legionnaire, and why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Nicole Ferry. I'm from Post 68 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
All right, and what are you doing up in this chilly morning?
So I'm here with 1,000 other friends to ruck the Tough Ruck here for the Boston Marathon. So we're rucking.
All right, is this your first one?
This is not. I did it in 2018, and so this is my second one.
All right, and I see that you have some things on your rucksack here. What is that?
So I'm in law enforcement, and a veteran. So I have quite a few memorabilia from officers that we've lost. This particular one is a friend of mine, Detective John Gibson. He was killed in the Capitol in 1998 on the steps of the Capitol as a Capitol officer. I have some stuff from the military. Great-grandfather was killed in action, and some other ones. So a mix of law enforcement and military.
Right, so we definitely know your why you're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's really honorable. And glad to have you here, and glad to have you in the Legion.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Trash off to the right, we'll take care of it.
Thank you.
All right, we're back here with Tango Alpha Lima on the route. Here with Sandra Davis. What the ruck are we doing?
What the ruck are we doing? We're raising money for a good cause, trying to help out our 100 Miles for Hope. You see all these lovely people out here getting their groove on first thing on a Saturday morning. Me personally, I just want a cup of coffee.
All right, and what do you guys, you're handing stuff out over there?
Of course we are. What else would it be if we weren't surprised? Providing water. You're going to have to add that. We're providing water over here. We're providing information about the 100 Miles for Hope. We're sporting our 100 Miles for Hope t-shirts.
All right.
And, and of course, always for the Veterans and Children's Foundation for us.
And you're post 3 here, and how do you say that?
Oh, this West Coaster doesn't know how to say Gloucester.
No, I would have said Gloucester.
You would have said Gloucester.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sandra. Thanks for hydrating our ruckers here, and you're doing a rucking good job.
Awesome. Sorry, got to go back to work. Bye.
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 We made it. We made it. All right.
I know who you are.
Can I do that too? No.
You can try.
I mean, I
Hello,
probably
Ashley.
just do that.
Thank you.
Nice shorts. Look at all matching shorts.
Sexy, right?
Yeah. Oh, you know it. Well, yours not so much, but that's okay.
Is that you? Yes. How are you? You rock. Good seeing you.
Hey, Mike.
Good choice of music. Hey, what's up, Dave?
Good seeing you, buddy.
Oh,
good to be
and
seen.
the purple
Sandy
shirt.
didn't come out?
Water, Gatorade.
Thank you.
Great job.
Miss Ashley, hi.
Yes, I'm going to ask you about why you're here today.
Ashley, I'm glad you asked. This is something that our post has been involved with, but something that, seriously, this is so funny. 4 years ago, there was something that was quite distinctive about the Tough Ruck.
Mm-hmm.
And people say, well, did you see so-and-so and so-and-so? I say, no. And then all of a sudden they said, you know what? Do you remember seeing the guy in the bunny suit? I said, yeah, I remember the guy in the bunny suit. He's one of many, many people. And we have someone that runs usually with us as well. And it's because of what it stands for. The fallen heroes, the fallen first responders, fallen military. And we're here just to offer support.
And what post are you here with today, OC?
This is Family Post 221 in Bedford, Massachusetts.
So I do have to tell you that we got to hang out with you all a night or two ago. So had a nice time at your post.
And
enjoyed.
We still have our liquor license?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Last I checked.
Thank you. I'm glad you had a great time. We heard that we were going to have some people out of state coming in and say, okay.
Stock up.
Yeah. Whoop. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, we're on the same page.
I like that.
So you've been out here. This is not your first Tough Ruck. You've been involved for a long time. What is your favorite part about being a Legionnaire?
The Legionnaires, more what we give to the community, how we interact with the community, and what, other than the bending of elbows in a smoke-filled room with your grandfather's, veteran. No, we're involved with the community at so many levels, with Mother's Day, with Veterans Day, the parades, and Memorial Day, but also with things like POW that maybe the young and people don't know about, and with scouting. We love scouting. We sponsor the PAC and we sponsor Troop 194, and it's to teach the youngins and teach those in town that might not understand. If we have less than 1% of population stepping up and saying I do for the oath, well, for those that haven't, right here in Bedford, the first flag carried into battle, April 19th, 1775 was the Bedford flag, and that's well respected and known, but there's so much more lineage and heritage and the blood, sweat, and tears of all veterans who give us the freedoms and the liberties that we enjoy every day. And within that community, let them understand that it's more than just a place where old guys go and drink.
Absolutely. Well, you heard it here, and I will say that our continued service as Legionnaires does not stop here. It is up to you and in your communities to take charge and make a difference, and that's what Legion is all about.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure. Same here, thank you. Here's the Bedford flag. Bedford flag was one of the first, if not the first flag carried into battle back on April 19th, 1775. That's before 1776. And that's when Lexington had the skirmish with the Redcoats on the Battle Green, and when the Minutemen ran up to the British again and conquered. The shot heard around the world, and Little Bedford stuck in the middle. Nobody knows about Bedford, but here it is, first flag carried into battle by the Bedford Minutemen. And it's quite a flag. I'd like to tell you what it means in Latin, but my Latin isn't always that good. Vince amor. Victory
or death.
Or death. I figured what the awe was. In awe. You know, you think about these guys then carried in the Minutemen. They were farmers. They were there. And they said, we've had enough of tyranny. We've had enough of George. And they all got together, and the 13 colonies stuck together, and there it is. You know, that's how we get the revolution. That's how we get our freedoms and liberties that we enjoy to this very day. And we thank all the veterans who have come before us and all those who are stepping up right now to continue that. And I'll get a shameless plug and thank my son. My wife and I thank him for his service in the Army as a lieutenant in Fort Benning, Georgia.
All right, we are at the end of the Tough Ruck 2022, and we saw you all day. Now, is there a theme with this? What's going on?
It's just my red, white, and blue.
Okay, and what's your name? Introduce yourself.
Felicity Baker Scott.
And you're from Post?
Sweeney Post in Manchester.
In Manchester. Okay.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. They're from New Hampshire. And today you were out there, you were high energy. What was your motivation to get out there today?
For the freedoms that we have, for the people that have sacrificed their lives for what we do.
Wow, that's amazing. And did you have any streamers today representing anyone?
Oh yes, that's my pack. I just can't hold it anymore. 40 pounds.
Oh, she did 40 pounds, and the heavyweight minimum was 35, so she went above and beyond, both in weight and in aesthetic. Because I think you're the only one in a tutu.
Yes, I am. I have been since 2016. I'm a staple here. Just ask them.
All right. Well, apparently we're talking to a local celebrity, and it's a great way to end this ruck, talking to you, and we really do appreciate all that you're doing and all the energy that you brought and just generally being a stellar individual.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we are at the end of Tough Ruck 2022. My feet are hurting, and all I did was stand around all day and talk to you. Now we're going to find out how everybody is doing. Courtney, how was today?
Today was awesome. We did great.
If you can't tell, she's ready to do it all over again. She's just spry, and the man who's responsible for us all being here.
Yeah,
you better have enjoyed yourself.
No, I did. I mean, we had a good time. We were doing all right. We ran out of whiskey a little earlier than we would have liked to. The It was a logistics issue, but you know, a little Motrin and hate will take you a long way. So, yeah, no, we had good times for a good cause, and it's literally like liquid patriotism out there. Everyone's carrying an American flag. Everyone, you know, we would stop and talk to people along the way, like tell us about who you're walking in memory of. It was a wonderful experience. Got choked up.
Yeah.
Choked up at the end.
You do that. You get emotional about these things, and
it's rare. But
he's a tough guy, but he will get choked up.
Yep. Yep.
All right, now our runner, how was doing this with weight?
There's a big difference between running and rucking, and but it was a great experience. And like Mark said, there's nothing better than talking to all these different people from different branches, EMTs, paramedics, firefighters. It was just wonderful. It was very inspiring.
Well, that's Dave Wallace, our Media and Communications National... David Wallace. What am I doing? David Wallace, our Media and Communications National Chairman. So we have a great representation here, and this was a great visual experience for the American Legion, a lot of exposure. We handed out lots of these towels. These guys are here. Their fourth is getting some medical attention on his feet. You're taking care of your own, but keep that to yourself. And that's the American Legion at the Tough Ruck 2022.
We had a great pit crew. That was what was it. We had a good pit crew.
Absolutely.
We did give them water and Gatorade, so we did our part.
Yeah. Shout out to the Bedford Post.
Shout out to the Bedford Post, yeah.
Yep.
Those guys were amazing. The just having the department adjutant out here kind of means a lot to us. So, hey!
Come over here for a second.
That lady had very gentle hands.
Okay. All
How are you,
right.
buddy?
Good.
We have our final Legion Rucker.
Photo for life!
All right, so how are your feet, buddy?
They've been better. They've been better for sure.
Now, I will point out that his feet were hurting, bleeding through the boot, yet he still finished. And while he didn't stand on his feet like I did, it's still a great accomplishment. What a trooper.
Yeah, you know, what's great is that I can depend on the people around me, my Legion brother-ins, brother-ers, to really pull me through and got me to the end. So I appreciate you guys. It's to my Legion family.
This is Jeff Daly for Tango Alpha Lima. That was really... That's it. That's it. We gotta go. We gotta go. That's it. So we had a long day, huh?
We had a very long day, but not as long as our Legionnaire Ruckers.
Yeah, those guys, they did 26.2 miles. Yeah. I did about 7,000 steps, so I don't get a medal though. So
congratulations.
So we do want to highlight that this isn't the end for those of us in the Legion. We have
100 miles for hope.
100 miles for hope. How are you doing with it?
Pretty good. I'm up to 40 miles. Looking for some sponsors, you know. Trying to make a dent. Hopefully before September 5th, I think when it closes. So
I don't remember what it is, but I know what state is number one. Do you know?
Oh, no. You're going to educate me.
California. And the number one fundraiser is from? California. And the number one Tango Alpha Lima fundraiser is from? California. What are you going to do about it?
Beat you.
All right, so Holly, super producer Holly, I apologize, is going to put our fundraising information in the show notes, and we need you. We need you. We got to beat every organization. Just Tango Alpha Lima's got to beat every organization, and we need our alphas.
We do. We definitely need our alphas. So Jeff and I are encouraging everyone to get up and get active and register if you have not already for 100 Miles for Hope. There is also some really great features, and you can track it through your Strava app. And additionally, we have these really great donation pages where you can also text to donate, which is fantastic. So what you'll do is you'll find your state, you'll join that team, and you can continue to raise money that way. But I know that's what I am. I'm on Team Virginia. So yeah, I mean, all said and done. Check it out. Please go to legion.org/100 miles for hope. And
just 100 miles /100 miles.
So
and
close.
Also, you get stuff. I've already gotten it all. At one level, you get a downloadable certificate. Then you get a beautiful coin. And then if you get over 500, you get a plaque from the national commander.
Wow.
So, wow.
So you're going for a plaque then, huh, bud?
Going for it, gone. And the riders have a separate competition. So we got to get all our rider chapters involved. But so use this as inspiration. You do not have to do 26.2 miles in one day. You have to do 100 miles before
September 5th?
September 5th. You got time. You got time and you got motivation. So I think that's it.
I do think that's it.
It looks like rain.
Oh, well, I hope not.
Yeah, we're not in California.
I'm going to make you walk back.
We're not in California anymore. So for Tango Alpha Lima, this has been Tough Ruck 2022.